Okay, so I'm going to make the manga eyes go up and down, well, open and close, kind of. I don't know. Well, I'm going to do it on this picture right here. So you're going to need as many layers as you think you're going to need of this exact same photo, because it's going to be a keyframe type thing. So you're going to need multiple layers. I'm going to make 3. So I'm going to just drag this layer. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to try to move this a little bit. At the bottom of Photoshop, there's this new page. Just drag the layer right here on top of it, and a new one will be created. Ooh. Okay, so in my, a lot is missing, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. Okay, so I'm going to turn these ones off. This one right here is going to stay open, because this is what it's going to open it up to. Now this one right here, let me turn this one off, is going to be half of it. So what we're going to do is take our eraser tool, woohoo, and we're going to zoom into that line. Okay, instead of eraser, we're going to do pen tool, and we're going to make it white. Because if we erase it, then, well, it'll be gone. We're going to make marks over this. Right? And then we're going to cut off part of his eye with that, too. So he's going to be missing part of his eye. And then we're going to take it and make it black. Our little pen tool is going to be black now. And we're going to make it really, really thin. Because, well, it was thin. Then you're just going to draw it in. Well, obviously not like that, because that is horrible. But let's make a better one. Thank you very much, eraser. So we're going to make and then just draw it in. Like that. So now it goes from that to that. Now if you need to make any more lines, you may need to make it look more realistic. Just add them in. And I'm just going to add a little more. And then this one right here, I'm making it a 3-frame one. You can make it as many as you want. I'm going to actually erase or go over with white, not erase. As you saw, what happened is it showed what was underneath because it's transparent. Okay, so now we're going to paint over the eye. And I don't know. Okay, so it goes from this to that. And when I say this is keyframe, we're going to be doing this in Vegas. So now we're going to go back to this layer and do the other eye, because it'll just look like he's winking now. If you want it to have him wink, you can, but I don't want him to wink. I want him to close both of his eyes. So that's what we're going to make him do. Now where's my pen? My very, very tiny pen. And that's all you need to do. For the most part. That is. And I only did 3. But you can do it as many as you want to make them move, because the caramel dancing is actually 15 frames or 15 little pictures like this. So if you wanted more, you can add more, make them move. Okay, so now we're going to save these. La 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 la. Woohoo. Okay, so this top one, I'm going to file, save as. And now I'm going to just save it in my desktop, and I'm going to name it as eyes open. Since I'm lazy, I'm not going to save it in JPEG and PNG. I'm going to just save it in Photoshop, which you'll see why I can do that later. Wait, I named that eyes open. That was a bad mistake. Oh well. I'm going to do Control-Shift-Save. Wait. Turn this layer off. Top layer. Now we can save it. Control-Shift-Save. Eyes opening. And then we need to save this now. File, save as, open, eyes. I should have done the last one, eyes closed, but you know. Okay. So now I have my Vegas open. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, now delete all of these. Now I'm going to go and open my PSD files in Vegas. So let's so slow. PSD. There we go. I need you. Okay, so eyes opening, and now I need to find the open eyes. Woohoo! Okay, so right here is open eyes. I'm going to drag that in the timeline. And there you are. His eyes are open. And just mark how long you want his eyes to be open to this one, and just fade them. So and add the last one. So it is like that. So his eyes are closing, and if you want to do it backwards, just put the photos in backwards order. Like that. So now you can see how they're opening and closing. And that is how you do it. I'm sorry if I made it sound kind of difficult, or this tutorial is completely horrible. But I hope it helped, and that is how to open and close eyes in manga, in Photoshop and Sony Vegas.